everybody, it's Mailbag Day. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
Vince, we have 3 packages today.
Okay, smokes.
And some folks sent us some stuff in the mail, and we're going to show you what it is. The first thing we got is from The Real Manos.
Hey!
More comics from Primal Paper Publishing. And if you haven't seen our podcast on Primal Paper that I did a couple weeks ago with some of the guys who work at Primal Paper, make sure and go watch that and support them because they have lots of cool books out. And here are a couple of them. We got The Ends number 4. And Dogs and Sailors number 1, which I've been very interested in looking forward to. This is like a World War II period piece. And,
That looks cool.
oh, he has a Superman pin. That's kind of funny. Anyway, so,
Maybe his name's Siegel.
I will be doing these on new acquisitions sometime soon. I've got a lot of comics this week, so I don't know if I'm going to get to it this week, but it'll be, and actually, as I always say, this video is probably going up after new acquisitions. But anyway, so you'll see these soon. So actually, probably the one after this video. Whatever.
You'll see these soon. If you don't see them now, go back and look up the other one. You go, oh yeah.
So there's that, and then we have a new package from Boo Rat. A new package from Boo Rat. You know, he sent us some stuff last time, and there's some things that he wants us to keep and some things he wants us to send back. We've never actually figured all that out. He's already sent us another package, and he writes us a nice long letter, which I'm going to read to you, whether you want me to or not. Here we go. Are you ready, Vince? Because, and by the way, if you ever want to send us anything, if you send us a letter, we will read it in its entirety.
So you probably shouldn't put any embarrassing information. Unless you want to.
Well, you could write, please don't read this out loud, I suppose, but yeah.
Well, please don't read this out loud. My mother... Anyway.
Is the Queen of England. Dear Captain Logan, Vince, and everyone at Geekvolution, it's your friendly neighborhood Boo Rat again, and this time I bring you gifts of plenty. Recently, or actually to be more truthful, a few months ago, I found these gift blind bags of 2 to 6 comics with a random trading card of some sort for like $1 to $5 at local dollar store chains. And thought these would be a perfect thing to send to you guys. Well, I had a little money to spare, so I went out and got several of these things, some for myself and some for y'all. You are getting 12 of these bags. Hopefully that's enough.
We have a quota.
How dare you? You have to send us 13 things. Sorry that a few are open, but those are ones I got for myself, and I'm giving you my doubles and triples I got. I'm sorry, and triples. Thank you. I'm sorry, also, I might have got you the same bag twice by mistake, but I was hoping that you disperse these amongst yourself, your family, and friends in real life and on YouTube. And yeah, absolutely. I was just joking when I said, triples, because we do giveaways all the time, so it's always nice to have stuff for giveaways. So thanks a lot, and heck, you can start handing them out on Mailbag Day if you want. We know, thank you. We know everyone will want the Cable and X-Force stuff. Also, one major reason I'm sending you these is the weirdness of these things. The stores where I bought these weren't on the magazine racks or the book section, but in the office supply arts and crafts aisle with the coloring books. So these were meant for little kids, but if you look at some of these comics, you wonder what they're thinking. Oh yeah, and I mean, like, dollar stores have not changed. This was going on in the 90s. You know, you see these things and there are comic books. You know, I'll tell you a quick anecdote. I went to a auction once in Arkansas. I used to go to auctions all the time. In Arkansas when my dad was in the flea market business and stuff like that. We sold at auctions, we bought at auctions. And I went to one once, and I remember getting really annoyed. I was like 9 or 10, and I was really into comics at that point. And I remember getting really annoyed at the auctioneer because he kept calling them funny books. And that just ticked me off. Because I was like, those aren't funny, open it up. That one will bother you, it's not funny.
That one will bother you.
Yeah.
That was really disturbing. That funny book wasn't very funny, was it?
You do get issues of comics based on old 90s cartoons like Eat the Cat, but you also get issues of some early Image stuff, and in the case of some of the ones I'm keeping for myself, some Marvel UK stuff like Black Axe. You ever heard of that?
Black Axe, no. Marvel UK, yes.
Well, yes, but I've never heard of Marvel Black Axe. I know you should love some of these, as I'm giving you all the cards that came in mine, and most of them are all Star Trek or Goonies related. Well, Star Trek. Yeah, interesting. Now, there's one comic I'm including.
They're so close related.
That wasn't originally with these blind bags, but I got it in a lot of comics I got off eBay. And that's Akira, one of the most non-stereotypical animes out there. This is issue 5 of the first U.S. release. So it is in standard U.S. comic format and has been reversed, so it reads left to right and has been colorized. Oh, okay. Good to know. I would love it if you could look into reading this whole series someday and review it. You might even see some parallels to some modern American pop culture it has with this older series. Have you ever sat down and watched Akira?
I watched Akira. I thought it was pretty good, but I thought there were like essential plot points missing to make it fully make sense.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I hear that the comic book or the manga is much, much better.
Oh, okay.
So, which is interesting considering it's so highly reputed.
Especially when you review movies like Chronicle. Oh, wait, I think I skipped ahead. No, I didn't. Okay, well, I think that's about all I've got to say on these comics, so I'll leave off by saying I'm greatly enjoying Spawn Year. Thanks very much for that. And I can't wait for you to get to some of the spin-off material, like another Spawn comic I recently bought called Spawn Godslayer. I don't remember if Godslayer is on the list. It might be. I forget. There's a few things I had to take off just because, believe it or not, doing single issue reviews, I can't do everything in 365. Because I'm also doing, like, video games and stuff. And I also got an unopened edition of the Spawn board game that, if I can find another copy of it, I'll try to send it to y'all. Yeah, I mean, for the collection, it'd be kind of fun to have an unopened one. I would have no good reason to ever play the one I have again. I also found a guy on eBay that has a 3-DVD set, cough, cough, bootleg cough, of a lot of audiographics, audio dramas based of the novelizations of a lot of DC events like Infinite Crisis, Death and Return of Superman. I have that one, and No Man's Land. Eric speaks really highly of those. And I bought myself a set and am thinking of getting y'all a set. They're like $30 to $35. Also, can't wait to see what your Rewind reviews of the Stan Lee Present stuff will be like. Sincerely, Boorad. Thanks a lot, Boorad. Boorad comments every day.
Indeed.
He's one of our most prolifically watching viewers. And so yeah, there's Akira, and then there's some other things in here. So yeah, we won't open all these up right now, but we'll open these later and see what's in them. And like I said, Vince and I'll probably keep some of these, and we'll give some of them away as there's the Eat the Cat stuff. Well, you remember Eat the Cat? We'll give away some of these for prizes. It's really funny because a lot of what I'm seeing here are the ones that I saw in the mid-90s all the time at dollar stores. Like, the dollar stores are stuck more in the 90s than Captain Logan. Okay, now, can you put that over there, please? Thank you. Now, let's open up our box. Vince, it's time again for another giant box.
Woo!
Here comes our giant, but we need giant box music.
Here comes a giant box, yeah!
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I like that. Can you try to remember that? Yeah, we'll make a soundbite and I'll send it to you and I'll make you remember.
I'll just remember it for everybody to remember.
This one comes from Vacuuminator.
Hey, it's Vacuuminator!
And Vacuuminator says, I like how at the top of it says, letter to Cap and Vince.
That's us.
Greetings from beyond the new Captain Logan and that other guy. I don't know what that means. Just kidding, I remember who Bob is.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry, Vince. It is I,
put some Vince in.
the Vacuuminator, or as your, well, it does say your name at the top.
That's true.
Or as your subscribers will remember me, this is funny. It is I, the Vacuuminator, or as your subscribers will remember me, that really annoying kid who made you guys watch Kamen Rider. I have recently found myself in the presence of moving to a new and smaller place. So I'm getting rid of stuff, selling it, sending it to people like you guys, or just straight up throwing it away. So I thought I would send you guys a big old box of stuff. It's not that old. Inside
that caught me by surprise.
are many comics I didn't enjoy or just don't want to take with me. Some older issues of Wizard magazine, some still in their bags. That's cool. I collect Wizard a little bit. And some toys I thought Jason might like. I hope you all get some enjoyment out of these things. And until the next time I drop by to tick off people in the comments, this is... Oh, don't sell yourself so short, Vacuuminator. This is the Vacuuminator signing off. And so let's find out what he sent us, Vince.
Yeah.
We got some Pokemon. Pokemon. Do you have a favorite Pokemon, Vince?
I always kind of liked Ivysaur, or whatever his name is.
Ivysaur? Bulbasaur. Okay. I was gonna say I don't think that's a Pokemon. Ivysaur.
You can tell how many of these games I've played to what extent.
That sounds unpleasant.
He has like Ivy something. That's one of his evolutions. There's Bulbasaur, and then there's blah blah with the Ivy, and then there's Gaga with the doodad. So.
Oh well, it might be. I don't know. I didn't even know about that.
Maybe they're in here. Who knows?
You know what I always liked? just because it's funny to say, I was like, Jigglypuff! Okay, then we got
Jigglypuff a lot.
some Mario Brothers Super Show. Yeah.
Right.
And Star Wreck.
Star Wreck.
Star Wreck. This, I think, was a web series.
Oh.
Star Wreck.
I hadn't heard of it.
And then we have some comics, and he sent us some newer stuff. Thanks a lot, Vac. There's actually some stuff here I would really like to read. There's some Batman and Robin pre-52 stuff that I don't have, which is really cool because I've got a lot of this and need to gap fill it anyway. So thanks a lot. There's actually some stuff in here that I collect that I needed to gap fill, so it was really neat of him to send that. And I'm sure there's some stuff in here you'll want too. Just I've been through this and I know that there's a lot of stuff in here that you won't care anything about, but that I need to gap fill. Batman 703, some X-Men to Serve and Protect. I don't know that. War of the Green Lanterns Aftermath. Is this last year's Tick-Free Comic Book Day? Because I didn't get the one from last year. 2011. I didn't get the one from 2011 either. So that's cool. Oh, you know what? This is cool. This is... Vince, this is some of the Benito Cereno stuff, and I have interviewed him.
Oh, sweet.
And these are probably part of a book I have already, actually. Oh, that's fun. Look, it's Toon Law, not of this world. Toon Law. Anyway, sorry. What else have we got? Some Avenging Spider-Man that I don't have.
You know, when I met Cullen Bunn at the convention, I said, congratulations on getting to write Devil Dinosaur, and he's like, well, thank you.
Yeah, that was a big deal to me when he finally got to do that. We got some Green Lantern Corps. Vince, I'm not a Green Lantern fan, but I have loved what I read of Pre-52 Green Lantern Corps. I did read a little bit of that and really liked it. There's a Daredevil Annual. Here is some Batman Beyond Unlimited. I stopped picking this book up at one point because, as I've said before, I don't really care for the format that much, and I was waiting on it. And I think he actually sent me a couple of these that I haven't bought yet. So again, thanks very much for that. There's some Young Justice. I really like a lot of the kids comics DC was doing a couple of years ago. They tend to be pretty good. And Huntress #1. I did not care for this miniseries, Vince. I read.
Oh,
yeah, I haven't bought it. I don't actually have it, but I read it, and I didn't care for it.
Oh, well, guess what?
There's some Wizard.
I was going to try to...
Oh, this is going to be too heavy. It's going to be too heavy.
But it was stuck.
Oh, no, not heavy. It's just stuck, yeah. But anyway, here's some Wizards. Wizards!
Casting spells on your comic books.
Some of this is... It's funny, these Wizards, because some of these are, like, mid-90s, and some of them are, like, from a couple years ago.
Give me your money!
He does look like he would say that.
Huh.
Look, it's Scorpion Venom.
Scorpion Venom?
Yeah.
Was that a real thing?
Yeah, you knew that. Matt Gargan.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah, the Matt Gargan Venom looked like that.
I guess I never realized he had the tail.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, he had a scorpion tail.
I didn't read any of it. I was just aware that Matt Gargan was.
Yes. Yeah, Jason will love these. Thank you very much.
Okey smokes.
And then we got some 09 Star Trek guys.
Indeed.
Yep.
09
Bones,
Star Trek.
and Scotty, and Sulu.
And then Batman?
I think that's from... Is that not from The Batman?
I think it is. I think it might be The Batman
Is that the Batman Clayface? 05, so it must be. Yeah.
A handful of G.I. Joes.
Is that what those are?
I'm pretty sure they are.
I wasn't sure if those were G.I. Joes or what they were.
I think they are. Well, maybe they're not. Eh, who knows?
I think you're right. And
a car!
Some truck. Yeah, say a truck. It says Quake on it, but I don't know if it's actually from Quake. It probably isn't.
You know, I don't think these are G.I. Joes. I think, knowing Vacuuminator, they're probably something that was like G.I. Joes, but not quite, so...
Okay, and then, like, he'll know all about it, but we'll have no idea.
He'll be like, how dare you call those G.I. Joes?
You should know them, and then Vince is like, well, you should label them.
You should label them.
Hey, Vac, thanks a lot for the box, man. There's some great stuff here.
You're an interesting, quirky dude. Maybe we need some help figuring out some of the quirky stuff.
So Vince and I will go through this box later, and we will decide who gets what. But thanks very much for sending us this stuff, and I got some gap fills, Vince.
All right.
That's pretty cool. Unless there's any gap fills that you also need to gap fill, but I don't think any of that stuff that I need to fill is anything you collect.
I collect weird crap.
You do. I'm so mainstream.
Which is very true. Stop it. You're just mean to me.
So anyway, thanks everybody for watching Mailbag Day, and next time we get some more packages, we will be sure and show them off to you on Mailbag Day. Thanks a lot to everybody that sent us mail today. We always really appreciate it. It's always really cool when people send us stuff, and as we always promise, we will do our level best to go back and review some of the stuff that we got in our Mailbag Day packages. We have a huge backlog right now. With Spawn Year and things like that, I haven't had the chance to do a lot of extra vaults and things, and so I should just, give Vince things and make him do them.
Eek! The cat.
So anyway, thanks as always for watching, and if you ever want to send us anything on Mailbag Day, or for Mailbag Day, you can send that to our P.O. Box. That's Geekvolution PO Box 14183, Lenexa, Kansas 66285. And we'll see you later. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.